Back in 2022, I was training to compete in the Senior Olympics. Training has been a part of my life for decades, and I was excited about it. That summer, I started dealing with significant groin pain. I pushed through it until it got unbearable. A few months later, I was diagnosed with a double hernia. I had surgery January 31st of 2023 and expected I'd be back to training pretty quickly. That didn't happen. For roughly a year and a half, walking was all I could do. And during that time, I learned something that completely changed the way I think about aging. Walking is great, but walking alone isn't enough. And I know that's probably not what you expected to hear, because every week I meet adults who tell me the same thing. Chris, I walk every day. And honestly, that's great. I want you to walk. Walk with your spouse. Walk with your dog. Walk with your friends. Get your steps in. Walking is one of the best things you can do for your heart, your mood, your stress level, and overall health. But what I've learned after more than 35 years of coaching adults, I've seen people walk every day for years and still lose the ability to do the things they love to do. I've seen people who never miss their daily walk struggle to get off the floor, struggle with stairs, becoming afraid of falling, less confident in their bodies. Slowly watch them get worse over time. Watch their world get smaller, not just because they stop caring, not because they stop trying, because nobody ever told them that walking and aging well are not the same thing. And before we're done, I'm going to show you that one physical quality that predicts independence better than almost anything else as we age. Most people never train it. Now let me get back to that Senior Olympics story for a minute. After my surgery, the discomfort continued. At one point, there was question about whether the surgery had even worked. After a lot of doctor's visits and physical therapy, we eventually discovered that the real culprit was an extremely tight hip flexor. But figuring that out took time, a lot of time. For roughly a year and a half, walking was about all I could do. Now, don't get me wrong, walking helped. It kept me moving. It's certainly better than sitting around doing nothing. But here's what I noticed. I got weaker. Not overnight, not dramatically, but gradually. The weights that once felt comfortable felt heavy. Strength declined, muscle mass declined, my physical capacity declined. And it reinforced something I've been telling clients for years. Walking is valuable, walking is healthy, but walking is not strength training. They're different. And here's what most people don't realize. Nobody wakes up one morning and says, I think I'm losing muscle. That's not how it happens. Instead, they start saying, why do these groceries feel heavier? Why do I need the railing now? Why is getting off the floor harder? When I'm exhausted carrying luggage through the airport, what's going on? That's what muscle loss looks like. That's what weakness looks like. That's how it shows up in real life. I remember a gentleman who came in for a consultation. Great guy. Walked almost every day, 3 miles, rain or shine. He was proud of it, and he should have been. Then I asked him to sit down and stand back up without using his hands. He couldn't do it. That moment struck me because he wasn't inactive. He wasn't lazy. He was doing exactly what he thought he was supposed to do. Nobody had ever explained that walking and strength are two different things. Now, there's something even more important that almost nobody talks about. And this may be the most important thing you'll hear in this entire video. It's called power. Not strength, power. And power declines faster than strength as we age. Think about what happens when you trip. You don't get 5 seconds to react. You get a split second. When you lose your balance, you don't have time to think. You either catch yourself or you don't. Power is what helps you recover. Power is what helps you react. Power is what helps you stay independent. And most people never train it. In fact, many people don't even know it exists. The sad reality is that most people don't discover they've lost it until the day they need it. And that's a terrible time to find out. Now, before you picture Olympic athletes throwing barbells around, that's not what I'm talking about. For many adults, power training can be as simple as standing up from a chair with intent, stepping onto a platform with speed and control, moving your body with purpose. The goal isn't becoming explosive. The goal is maintaining an ability to respond when life demands it. And that brings us to balance. Because balance isn't something you have. Balance is something you train. People tell me all the time, Chris, I walk every day. My balance is fine. Maybe, maybe not. Because real life isn't a flat sidewalk. Real life is a misstep, a wet floor, a curb you don't see, a dog pulling on a leash, a grandchild running into your legs. Because balance is your ability to handle the unexpected. And walking alone doesn't prepare you for that. I've watched people go through being afraid of falling to moving confidently again. Not because they walked more, because they trained balance, because they trained strength, because they trained the skills that keep people independent. And that's the most important thing. And then there's bone density. Most people don't think about their bones until the day they break something. The problem then is it's too late, especially for women. Walking provides some loading, but for most adults, it isn't enough. Bone needs challenge, just like muscles, and I've seen this firsthand. One of my clients, Mandy, is 71 years old. Through a properly designed strength training program, she actually increased the bone density in her hips. Think about that for a second. Most people believe bone density is simply part of aging, but your body continues to adapt when you give it the right stimulus. Just like muscle, bone responds to challenge. Strength training tells your body, we still need this. And that's important because one fall, one fracture, one major injury can completely change the direction of someone's life. Now, I want to be crystal clear. This is not a video against walking. I walk, and I encourage my clients to walk. Walking is powerful. It is wonderful. The mistake isn't walking. The mistake is believing walking is enough. Because if your entire fitness plan after 40 is walking, you're leaving too much on the table. If you want to age well, focus on the things walking can't give you. Build strength, train balance, protect your bones, maintain power. Because the goal isn't simply to live longer. The goal is to continue doing the things that you love to do. I think about my client, John. John is 78 years old. For years, he loved playing golf. Eventually, the game became too difficult. He wasn't enjoying it anymore, and he stopped playing. After about 8 months of properly designed strength training, John was back on the course. Today, he's playing the game he loves to play again. That's why strength matters. Not because it helps you look better in the mirror, because it keeps you doing the things that make life worth doing, make life worth living. To travel, to golf, to garden, to hike, to play with grandchildren, to stay active with your spouse, to remain independent. During that year and a half, when I couldn't train normally, I wasn't worried about six packs. I wasn't worried about how much weight was on the bar. I was worried about being capable. I was worried about getting back to doing the things I love to do. And that's what most people really want. Not fitness, freedom. After 35 years of coaching, that's what I've learned. The adult who maintains that freedom doesn't just walk. They prepare their bodies for life. And that's how you avoid the walking mistake that's aging so many people faster